Brad Williams, XL Prime, TEXTJOIN. Well, what is it and what can it do for you? This thing over here just looks intimidating as all what. This is more of a intro or re-intro to TEXTJOIN. The TEXTJOIN function in Excel is used to join text for multiple cells. Now, in this example, we're just using RANDARRAY. Why? Purely as a means to show you the different instruments. In this case, we're going to use index. We're going to use RANDARRAY. The output, not relevant. Really, it's not that important. It's really just to understand TEXTJOIN, how to integrate index and RANDARRAY. We can go through here and we can talk about all of this text. Let me throw the underlying here. The key thing here, generate a random output. Well, we know we can use random. We can use random between. And now we can use RANDARRAYs. What's a RANDARRAY? It's going to create an array based on whatever your parameters are. Here, returns a value based on its column and row numbers. Well, simple enough. Here we have rows. Let's take a look here. RANDARRAY. We have rows. What do you mean, rows? This may be foreign to you, but we're dealing with arrays. And an array is, in this case, is a predefined output. Here, RANDARRAY is just going to put together random stuff based on whatever information you put into arguments. Here's an example. I have RANDARRAY, not associated with this random here. I just have random array and I want 7 rows. 7 rows, columns. I have 2 columns. The output is going to be anything between 1 and 26. So we have this index, B530 random array. It's a ran between. Why are we using it this method? Well, it's just another approach to include random array. We could go index B530 and put a ran between in here. It would be redundant because we have a ran between and then we have our index. Use ran between and accomplish the exact same thing. The final output, well, that's the purpose of this tutorial, is to use the TEXTJOIN. And as it said, it is used to join text. So what it's doing is looking at this output. Here's the output of index ran between. What does it do? It's just grabbing this random information. It's throwing them into our predefined array. 6 rows, 1 column, 1 to 26. It is thrown into index, and index just filters this stuff or joins them. It just joins whatever this output is. This is what it will look like in this format. Here is a random between 1 to 36. Could we put TEXTJOIN in here? Probably. In terms of TEXTJOIN, here is our delimiter. In other words, we want a space or not. Well, here we don't want a space between our join. And then 1 simply indicates ignore empty. So if there's any empty cells, you see here we have an empty cell, ignore it. We don't want to see it. Here, 4, and I said, can we put a ran between? Here you go. Index F5 here, and then ran between 1 and 26. We have to do this for each input. So you're going to see index ran between, and there's going to be 6. That's our output. That's before TEXTJOIN was brought into the picture. This is Excel 365 required. Why? Because this TEXTJOIN is 2016 and above Excel. If you have older versions, then you're going to have to use this pre-Excel 365. 365 not required. You can use the ran between. This should be over here. I'm sorry. Edit, paste. This is the same thing as this. We don't need to talk about it twice. Here's a crazy way to do this. You know, I'm not a fan of the character function, but this says uppercase and then 90. So you're going to have a ran between 65 and 90 of the character function. That's just going to be whatever number is between 65. It's going to be our A to Z under character code. You know, if you want uppercase, it's 65 to 90. If you want lower, you can use, oh, I forget what that number is. Random between 65 and 90, that's upper. Lower, I think, is 23 to... Anyway, look into it because I'm not going to. I don't like the character function. You can review this. I just pretty much explained how it works. Here is just the meat and potatoes. This is pretty much Excel's language. Twist it a little bit. Work at this. Tear this apart. This is really about random array. Get a handle. If you don't understand arrays, check out my arrays tutorial. I know Excel's trying to move away from quasi, quote unquote, the array terminology and the output, but in some cases, you need to use it. Where would you use this? Well, more to come. Brad Williams, Excel Prime, thanks for watching.